welcome to Crafting Unedited Crafting with C. Today we are going to press some pillowcases as it was requested from one of you viewers. I have never done a pillowcase before because, I don't really know why I haven't done one before, but I haven't. Ooh, let's turn that on, that's bright. So today, per a request, I'm going to press some pillowcases with you. So I got this pack of pillowcases from Amazon. Ooh, trying to play with the lighting here, guys. And I think that's better. And I will show you what they are real quick. So it's La Simone. I don't know how to say it. It's this. You're shaking. Stop it. So these pillowcases on Amazon, I think it was like $8. I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember. It wasn't that much, but it comes in a pack of 6 pillowcases, 20 by 30. They're very big. I didn't realize that. My ring light is shaking, and so are you. There we go. Sorry if you're still a little wobbly. But it does come in a pack of 6. They are 200 thread count, breathable, fade resistant dyes. I mean, they're white. They can't really fade any more than what they already are. So, yeah, eco-friendly harvesting, whatever that means. Non-toxic weed control. It even says it in capital letters. These labels crack me up. I don't know about you. All right, so plain white pillowcases. They are actually pretty soft for a 200 thread count. I will give it that. And ignore the dog in the background over there eating a teddy bear. Yeah, that's great. So this is how big they are. They are half of me. So yeah, they're pretty nice for as cheap as they were, honestly. And they even have that like over, I don't know what this is called. The over stuff where you put the pillow in and then that way you don't have pillow hanging out the side and it just looks cleaner that way. So yeah, Amazon pack of 6 plain white pillowcases. Then I already cut and weeded my design. I am using Caesar HTV in black. It's my go-to HTV. I love it. I will probably never try anything else. That's not true. I try lots of things, but everything that I've tried so far has not surpassed Caesar, so that's what I go with. All right, so I got one pillowcase. It's got an extra little piece of vinyl on it. It says after all this time, and then always. There you go. Maybe you can see a little better. Yeah. Always. If you know what this reference is, drop a comment. Drop a comment, let me know. After all this time, this one should give it away. And always. I was gonna do the generic Mr., Mrs., his, and hers, but that's not really me, so I didn't go with that. So I'm gonna set this one over here, set this one over here, and move you towards my heat press. Now, because they are cotton, you don't really have to worry about too much of over pressing or overheating. My press is at 246. I think I have it set at 275. That's a lie. I have it set for 320 because I was pressing something else. We're gonna bring that down just a little bit. We'll go up to 300 because it's cotton and it can withstand it for 30 seconds. Cotton. Okay, set for 330 seconds. 300 degrees for 30 seconds. Yes. Well, that's what you want your settings for your heat press at. Now, I do use Teflon sheets. They come in a 3-pack. Box is way back there. I can't reach it. But they come in a 3-pack and they are this size. I do cut them down Like this one I use for onesies or like simple decals. And then I have a bunch of smaller ones that I use for koozies because koozies are fun. This is my t-shirts and everything else sheet. I do have a separate one that I use for infusible ink only because that stuff just gets everywhere. So, all right, I'm gonna set this off to the side here. Get my pillowcase ready to pre-press. Now, because this is a pillowcase, you still want to make sure that you are getting your seams aligned appropriately and pre-pressing. I mean, it's just like a t-shirt, right? Right. So, got it folded in half here. Gonna make a seam or a press kind of crooked. They might be soft and look nice, but they're kind of crooked. That's okay. When it's on a pillow, nobody's going to notice anyway. If you're here, say hi. Let me know you're here. And if you noticed and you were here last time, it didn't make that obnoxious squeak. Put some WD-40 on it. Got a little press there. Got my straight line there. And I'm just going to fold this in half again this way and press it like that. So what does pre-pressing do besides give you a nice middle ground? One, it pulls out all of the moisture that could be trapped into the material or the fabric, and that way you'll get a better seal on your vinyl when you get to pressing it. And two, it gives you a great middle ground to work off of. So now, I don't need a ruler, I don't need a guide. I created one. So, we're at 294. I'm going to go with that's close enough. And it's pressing, so, oh, I had to like, hi, thank you. Ignore the dogs in the background. Like I said, they're just being dogs. Because that's how they roll. So, I've got so much crap on my table that I can't really set up anything. I'm just going to do it here on my press. Hope for the best. In other words, I think I need a bigger pressing table and a bigger craft room. Can I take this wall out? Just kidding, there's the sink over there, there's plumbing. All right, so I've got my T or my cross right in the middle of my press. Mostly in the middle of my press. It's not exact, but it works for me. And I'm just going to go ahead and give it a quick little extra press because I think that this middle seam is a little bit too high and it might crease my transfer. There we go, flatten that out just a bit. And then this I'm going to center right in the middle of my cross. Don't mind my facial expressions. All right, so how do you center your decal without measuring and taking up all that crazy time? You fold it in half one way, kind of just the same as you do your material. And then you fold it in half the other way. It does not have to be folded completely. And just enough to give you that middle ground again. And I have my middle. Go. And just line the middles together and eyeball it to make sure it's straight. Again, it's a pillowcase. Does it really matter? And we press. Pretty simple process, just like a t-shirt, just a little bit more rectangular or interesting, I guess. Sometimes they do recommend putting like a pillow or something inside of it, like a pressing pillow inside of it to avoid it sticking to the other side, but I don't really see the purpose in that because it's just like a t-shirt. It's cotton. It's less thread count, but it is still cotton and it can withstand a lot of heat. So I'm not overly concerned if I glue these two together. We'll learn our lesson together now, won't we? Sure will. 30 seconds. Lift. Stay stash that somewhere. Let it cool for just a second. Pull it this way after all this time. Always. If you know where it's from, drop me a comment and we'll be best friends. Okay, there's one. There, here. Now, this is what I do that most people do not. Yes, it's on there. No, it's probably not going to go anywhere, but I'm not satisfied with that. So, go back over it. I put Teflon sheet back on it. Make sure it's nice and flat. Press again for half the time, 15 seconds or so. That way I know it's in there and I'll be able to see the grain of the fabric. And that'll be that. 15 seconds and done. And that one is done. And there it is. Can you see? You can see. It's pretty centered. Get out of here. Pretty centered here. It's so big you can't. There we go. So there's one. We're gonna put this fold at the bottom. It's driving me nuts. Get this decal. Get the other one ready to go. We're gonna set this right here. Off to the side. Got another one here. And some people say to like use a lint roller on them before, or on your material before you press it. Just give it a little shake. A little shake. All right. So then we're going to repeat the same process for the other side. It's that simple. Really, it really is. Now I guess a quicker way of pre-pressing would be to fold it and then to fold it again rather than folding, pressing, folding, and pressing. There we go. Oh, that's the middle piece. Okay. Granted, that probably doesn't get all the moisture out as much, but it's all good. It's a trial and error thing, right? Give it a quick pre-press. Guess while that's pre-pressing, I can go ahead and fold my decal. This fell on the floor several times, so it's covered in dog hair. Thankfully, it's not for a customer. Pre-pressed a little longer than I wanted to. Get a little air. All right, now we've got our cross. And funny story here. So I didn't realize, I did realize it, but I didn't think about it. So these have decorative seam here. So when you're pressing it, make sure that you press on that side and not the back side. Didn't think about that one. So I did that one facing this way. I'll do this one facing the same way. Right, so I'm going to put this right in the center of my press again, like I did the last one. I have that nice cross in the middle, so I don't have to worry about it not being centered on here. Oh, I'll fold it this way. This is where it gets a little tricky because this one is quite, I cut it in a weird way when I was weeding it because I wanted to save all my vinyl. Now I'm wishing I had pillows to put in these to show you the final product. That's crooked. So when you're putting it on your pillowcase here, you want to make sure that it's flat and it's not getting caught into any wrinkles or creases that you just created when pre-pressing, because then that'll cause it to bow and it won't end well. While that's pressing, we're going to have a little chit chat. If you have not subscribed to my channel before, please go ahead and do that. Lots of interesting tutorials on there, really in-depth, great tutorials for you guys. I give you my F-ups, I give you my solutions, I tell you how to fix it. I experiment with you, and I love doing this stuff. So subscribe, like, comment, do all that stuff, because it doesn't cost anything for you to support me. And for those who are crafters, just like I am, I will follow you back. I'll support you. I'll subscribe to your channel. I'll comment on your videos. Do everything that I can to help you out, even if I can't buy from you. It's how we support each other without breaking our banks. We do that enough ourselves with all those crafting supplies. I do have Super Chats enabled, so if you would like to donate something to me, that's fabulous. Of course, always appreciated, always loved. If not, that's fabulous too. I still love you. If you're in Texas, I'm praying for you. I'm sorry. I'm in Ohio, and it's pretty rough here, but at least our animals aren't freezing. Our people, well, they're dying from COVID and other things, but not from ice. That's crazy, seriously. Sorry. All right, we're almost done with this. Beautiful. If you're still on here and you started with me, this quote is from Harry Potter. Hermione says, "After all this time, Harry," and Harry says, "Always." So this is the Deathly Hallows, and that's a wand, obviously. That is the Quidditch rings, Voldemort, the lightning bolt, scar, a broom, and Slytherin. I love, 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 love this image. I would share it, but I did not create it, so I cannot share it with you. I do apologize. But if you go on Google, you can get it from there. And then I did create a video on how to create free SVGs using PNG to SVG creator or converter for free. Super, super, super easy. And I already posted a video of it on my channel. So all you gotta do is hop on over there while you're subscribing and watch that video. Pretty simple, huh? All right, so we have 2 fabulous pillowcases pressed per request. And if you want something else, if you want me to show you how to do something else on a live or on just a regular video, just drop me a line, let me know, and I'll get to creating for you. I will find a way to help you. All right, so that is all I've got for you. I enjoyed talking to you, and like I said, if you're in Texas, my heart. If you're going through some stuff, give you my love. Virtual hugs. And as always, happy crafting. I always forget how to turn this off. Bye.